Let's see what we got today. There's me. And here's me again. So I apologize for being off Monday and Tuesday, but yesterday I had an AI presentation that I had to give to some local market mavens, decision makers, whatever you want to call them, and it went very well. I showcased a lot of the AI projects that I was working on, including some of the stuff for IFalls News and how it can help the community and stuff like that. So I was pretty excited about it, but I needed to kind of focus on that, and so I had to take yesterday morning off. But I still intend on doing the show every weekday. But you know, sometimes things happen, and I got to do something else, I guess. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get to it. It looks like, yeah, so I heard, and somebody better be lying to me, it doesn't show this on mine, but that snowflakes might be possible coming up. And me and that person might need to fight. But however, I see that, like, we're hitting a high of 54 today. Oh, my goodness. All right, my wife said this last night. She said it just switched to fall, and you know what? I guess she's right. That's too bad. All right. Well, if you're lucky enough to be awake at 6:32, you probably saw a gorgeous sunrise. And if you're gonna head to bed tonight before 8, today's your lucky day at 7:52. The sun's gonna set. So the other night I caught some pictures of northern lights. They're on our Facebook page. Go and check them out. And there was supposed to be more northern lights yesterday, but of course the weather was not cooperating. But the night we did see it wasn't the best I've ever seen, but it was pretty good. Oh, our nonprofit isn't showing up there, so that's fine. We'll just cover the updates and do it a different day. Unless we can just see if we can do a quick refresh here. Let's give that a shot and see if it comes up. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll have to figure that out. All right. Nonprofit updates. Energy assistance. Let's see. This is from Kutaska. Season will be here. I have been on energy assistance in the past, and it is when you're a struggling family, or you know, if you qualify, I should say. But in my case, I was a struggling family very early on. It was very helpful, just to be honest. I'm not ashamed to say it. Proud of it, actually, because it's meant to give you a leg up, and that's what we used it for. We used it while we could and didn't qualify anymore, and you know, we're grateful. Counted our blessings. So Kuchiching Aging Options, they have all are welcome to a free presentation on Tuesday, which would be this isn't this Tuesday. Tuesday, September 23rd, by Jenna Pogarels of the Alzheimer Association on healthy living, your brain and body, tips for the latest research. I don't know obviously much about Alzheimer's other than, you know, having loved ones who have been affected by it, but I'm really interested in like cognitive decline, because I myself feel getting dumber. Not dumber. That's not, in my case. That's what I mean. Like, I can't process stuff as fast and like everything like that. And I'm just 40 now. I've had my brain fried by like war and all kinds of stuff. But in general, like, I'm like, what's with this decline? Like, I can't remember anything anymore. It's just like almost a brain fog, but not always, you know. So anyways, if you want to learn more and you're a senior, check out that Healthy Living, or probably if you're anybody, I suppose. They're going to have research. So let's see. Rainy Lake Medical Center Foundation said that they received a very generous donation of $11K. What? From our amazing RLMC auxiliary members. So this is a plural there. So maybe one person didn't give $11K. It was a bunch of people, or, you know, several people. Who knows how many people donate, but still, good job. That's hopefully goes to helping out patient life and, you know, all that type of stuff at our hospital. The kindness and dedication of these volunteers continue to make a meaningful impact on our patients, staff, and community. This gift will go a long way in supporting the care and comfort we provide every day. All right, that's what they're saying they're using it for. So, all right. Rainy Lake Visitors Bureau, they're saying as fast as it went, summers never disappoint. Yeah, it's sad they went fast. That's from Labor Day. Let's see, is this old? This kids concert? No, September 20th. There's going to be a kids concert. Um, Bacchus has some fun events, classes, and more. So cool. It looks like there's a cost $5 per child, but that could be fun. I don't know if my kids are going to be the target demographic anymore, but I used to love to go to that type of stuff. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for grandkids. I can because my daughters and son are not at that age, but yeah, like as much as I looked forward to kids, I'm even more so looking forward to grandkids, just because you can give them back sometimes. Like, here you go, I got them all wound up. Oh, I can see why grandparents just try to get even with their kids sometimes. It's like, yeah, here's some sugar. Just kidding. I won't do that too bad. Let's see. This is the educational updates. As we celebrate the wrap of the first school day, we want to take a moment to express our gratitude to the entire ISD 361 staff. Yeah, first days of schools are bonkers. Your dedication and hard work play a vital role in supporting our schools and the district systems and operations, ultimately impacting our students. It truly takes a village to bring everything together. Yep, for sure. And those first year teachers, I don't know if we have any this year, but those it can be pretty intimidating standing in front of those kids. It's not for the first time, because obviously they do student teaching and stuff, but when it's yours, it's different. So the start of construction phases and typical hiccups that came with the first week. Okay, so they're going to having some, let's see, Saturday, September 25th is homecoming, I suppose. I believe my daughter is going to that. Homecoming dress-up days. Let's see what we can see here. I'm going to try to open this in a new tab. What are they doing for homecoming dress-up days? Royalty Day, Sleeping In, Once Upon a Lifetime, Classic Colors, and Bronco Day. So what's pick from baby binkies to grandma glasses. Pick your generation. All right. And probably some kids still wearing baby binkies around. Just kidding. All right, let's see. What else do we got? Meet your marching band seniors. Did you know Falls High School has a marching band? So many exciting things are happening within our school walls, and we're thrilled to introduce our two senior leaders this year, Piper and Layla. They, along with the rest of the marching band, will be performing at Friday night's football. Oh, cool. And again at homecoming. Come cheer them on, show your Bronco pride, and enjoy the music that makes Friday nights even more special. Yeah, like, there's something about that feeling, that band playing while like the football game's going, and they're pumping you up, and then they're out on the field doing their little marching thing. It adds a completely different element. Like, it's more of a school team effort other than just the people on the field. It kind of is like, all right, we're all here, we're all supporting our school. Let's rock out. I love that. Let's see what else we got going on. Yeah, buses are out, so remember that. You got to start watching for them. Oh, this is one that I should highlight for education. If you have kids, they have, I believe this is, they used to call it free lunch. That's not the case anymore. And it's not, it doesn't have the same requirements that it used to have either. Let's see if it, but basically, they want you to fill this out regardless. And the reason is because then they could potentially get more funding if you qualify, or you might qualify for reduced. And the guidelines for it, I'm not going to be able to bring this up, I don't think, but they're really high actually. And if you pay for school lunch out of pocket, $3 or whatever adds up. I don't even know how much it is right now. So, but you can help yourself and your kids, and they can get this free or reduced lunch, and then they like I said, the school benefits just for people applying. So it's a weird way to help out the school, but a lot of funding for the rest of the school can be allocated for buy stuff like that, and then so yeah. Let's see. So I think this might be, what day is today? Yeah, this might be. So in Greenway, they're telling you to when if you go to the football game there, I believe it's for football. Make sure to pay in advance or do cashless when you get there, because they don't do cash, I suppose. So be prepared for that. A lot of people just pay cash to go into sports games. People getting too big for their own britches, I suppose. All right. Yeah, so let's see. The class ring meeting hasn't happened yet. That'll be in 7 days. So they'll go in there and tell you about the class ring, oldest one in the world, stuff like that. Welcome back to school. Yeah, the education section is going to be popping here in a little bit. I mean, with school starting and everything like that, this is probably going to be one of our main focuses going forward. We have some sports scores. So if you follow the International Falls Broncos on Facebook, they have the ISD 361 page. They have the International Falls Broncos. They have the football one. And a lot of the other sports teams have their own individual pages too. So there's a lot to follow. I'm going to aggregate it all so that there's going to be a single spot for you to check it all out. Let's see. See, they're showing too many like in between scores because they're giving updates, so it's hard to find which one's the most recent one. So I'll have to sort that out. Maybe I'll have a separate one just with scores on it. But it looks like International Falls 8th grade volleyball won. You go, girls. Or were they going to have boys volleyball? I can't remember. Like I said before, I loved playing volleyball when I was a kid. Let's see, what did True Star Federal Credit Union do? They gave back to school night. Little Fork was a blast. We're so excited to all the amazing teachers. Let's see, where does it say what they actually did? Your dedication, your help, and our children grow. Special shout outs to Mrs. Franz, who won our fun raffle basket on joining Little Fork Big Falls. We're cheering you on and wishing you an incredible year. Little Fork, let's see what this is. ECFE classes in Little Fork. Little Fork Big Falls, of course. I don't know if actually, let's open it up. Maybe it is just in Little Fork where the location is. I was just checking to see if they had any of the things that were in Big Falls. So let's go back to, okay, I did add North Home. That's good. All right. So for a featured business which showed up, so it's weird that the nonprofit didn't show up now. I just picked Me Flowers. I just randomly picked a business and figured we could learn a little bit more about them. And then we'll jump down to a featured business, the business community updates. So I'm a little rusty after all these days off. Pick Me Flowers is a charming florist and gift shop. Probably floral might be the right word there. Maybe I'm wrong. That has become a beloved destination for locals and visitors. This delightful shop offers a wide array of floral arrangements and unique gifts. Yeah, I go in there for the gifts, and then I buy tulips once a year, making it a perfect place to find something special for any occasion. Pick Me Flowers is dedicated to providing beautiful, high-quality floral arrangements that bring the joy and elegance to any setting. Whether you're looking for a stunning bouquet for a loved one, a tasteful arrangement for a special event, or simply a touch of nature to ... Of course, they're located just downtown, and these are some of their updates that they put on Facebook. So it looks like they were closed on Labor Day. Monday through Friday, they're going to be open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We like my store is not opened on Saturdays, so when people are open on Saturdays, it makes me pretty happy. We used to be, it just didn't work out for us. Let's see, a local artist, Kathy Fluke, recently restocked her artist cards. Nice. So yeah, this is an example of some of the stuff that they're putting out there. Let's see what their website looks like. Boom, lots of colors in your face. Lots of options. Cool. So you can shop directly on their site and order up. A lot better to use a local site than like something like 1-800-Flowers. I don't even know if that's still a thing anymore. But if it is, like, skip the middleman, go right to these people, and yeah, they do a wonderful job. I don't buy flowers often. My wife's not. Flowers aren't her thing. Neither is jewelry, and she eats like one chocolate a year. So like, I gotta actually think about like gifts for her. But when I do go in there, that is actually so I get tulips once a year, just because it's kind of like a celebration of spring for me. I get so tired of winter. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'll take tulips. Like, just give me them. And then I check for the gifts that are in there actually too. Let's see if what they have listed. They might not have all their gifts listed on their site just because it rotates, but they also might, because a lot of these websites are linked to like their point of sale system, so it's like automatic. I don't know if that's the case or not, but yeah. So you can see a few of the samples of the things that they have there. I know if you go inside the store, you can see a lot. These are the featured ones, so give them a whirl. Give them a like on Facebook. They post enough. And of course, you can get a hold of them or check them. Oh, it looks like they have Instagram too. I do have Instagram pages, but they're all automatic. I don't pay attention to them too much. I'm too much of a boomer. Oh, sorry about that. I've been cleaning out my basement too much lately. All right, so let's see what else we got for community updates. It looks like Tiffany bought a car. Congratulations, Tiffany. From Border Chevrolet. I'm not into the like posting that on Facebook, but I get like they want I get why it works. Car dealerships are very effective at marketing. And I've read many books about I shouldn't say I've read many. I've read a couple books about car dealerships and marketing because I'm obsessed with marketing and like methods and stuff like that. Even if I'm not the best marketer, I like to be able to like see stuff and be like, okay, this is what they're pushing. This is what I should actually be considering, stuff like that. Looks like Quarters is telling you that there's a 1.3 billion Powerball on Wednesday night. So I don't know when the cutoff is for that, but 1.3 billion, that'll do some stuff for you. It'll change a person. Northland Sales and Service. They got, is this a better frame? Looks like a whole set there that they're selling. Happy Labor Day to everyone who worked so hard to make the world go around. That's right. Let's see. Oh, they had the fun run from Rainy Lake Medical Center Foundation this last weekend, and they were throwing colors at people, like the little chalk up in the air while you're running or walking. You don't just need to run. And I believe it's a good fundraiser for Rainy Lake Medical Foundation. So what else do we got? Dirty Knees. Let's see. It doesn't show enough of their Facebook post there because it's a share. They're just sharing a meme about summer. All right, I get it. Yeah, so that's Borderlands Chevrolet doing the chalk stuff. They were volunteering for that Rainy Lake Medical Center. Ronnie's got them backpacks that all the kids want. Labor Day sales over. There's my last Good Morning IFalls episode. What's this? Oh, that's Shay Shay. All right. Looney's Brew live music. That was Saturday, so that is over. So let's get out of this area. And before, let's see if they have any. Save the date for First Lutheran. They want you to save. They have a canoe trip meeting, and they have a first night of confirmation. So this is the type of stuff that I need to see on religious social media pages. So that, like, I mean, Bible verses are fine, but like, I'm not going to read a bunch of Bible verses on this show. You can follow them on social so that you can too. But Synod All Youth Gathering. So anyways, they got some stuff for that you need to be aware of. Let me just see if I missed anything. It's a beautiful picture. I wonder if it's from around here. Probably not. Maybe. Voyagers Lutheran Ministry is having a bike-a-thon on September 6th in Gunn Park in Grand Rapids. So that's from Little Fork Lutheran Churches promoting that. You got some church services. I think we've covered most of this in the past. All right, so next up, I wanted to show you this page just for a little extended time. I did end up making a better government page for IFalls News, and it has a lot more like details and stuff. So I'll be hopefully debuting that tomorrow or the next day, and it's the idea is it'll really be used as a tool for people to like figure out what's going on, and it should be pretty good. So if you go to our guide, you're going to see things like featured attractions, and you can click on them, and I will. But right here, you can actually expand and just see more about them without leaving the page. Oh, okay, you just don't see that much because they don't have that much there. Let's see if anybody has anything more. Okay, yeah, so here's somebody with something a little more. You get a little map and stuff like that. This is what the actual guide pages look like for like the International Snowmobile Club. There's not as much on theirs just because they're a smaller organization. But yeah, let's go back to... Am I on it over here? Okay, sorry for jumping around so much. Some dining options on here, and you can just scroll through them if you want. Maybe I should make it so that you can just swipe. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. We'll see. We'll see how much. Sometimes you have to do this so it doesn't take up as much real estate, as much like memory and stuff like that. So, lodging, you got some options there. Activities. This is actually what I really wanted to highlight. On our activities page, you'll see like there's biking. There is hunting, which let's see what they show for hunting. Yeah, so I don't know like what the rules are on hunting and everything. It's just these are some wildlife management areas. If you know about hunting, like my kids hunt, or 2 out of the 3. I don't hunt that much. I should say I don't hunt at all, actually. It's not that I'm against it or anything, and I wouldn't want to do it. I just, we get one person in our family gets enough deer for our whole family for the year. Like, there's no need for me to go out and be cold and, you know, have rodents running on my face while I'm sleeping in a shack. So, I'm too old for that these days. Or I should say I'm too much of a curmudgeon, since plenty of the old timers still go out. Let's check out like our Voyagers National Park page to give you an example of what else you can expect with something that has a little bit more content than, like, let's say the Voyagers Snowmobile Club. It's pretty cool. So in their case, they have 3 different locations. Yeah, that's cool. So like you can see, I'm guessing it's showing up anyways. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's showing up the video. And so it has videos running. Direct link to the website, of course, a volunteer link if you want to volunteer. Reach their socials. If you want to do reservations, in their case, it's for like camping in the park. And then it brings you right to the reservation page for camping in Rainy Lake. I mean, we're not accepting reservations, but it'll get you right to there. which is pretty cool. Actually, anything that has a reservation page, like we scraped it and added it and verified it too, which is important. So like if you see a campground or anything on here. So here's some of the information about Voyageurs National Park. You get a couple pictures to show you. Most of the pictures are taken by Moa. Oh, we got even some trivia on this one. Let's see what we got. Darn it. Now you're going to know. Okay, let's do this other one. What rare national phenomenon, aside from northern lights, can sometimes be seen at Voyageurs National Park due to its clear, dark sky? What do you think? I think it's maybe like the Milky Way. Noctilucent clouds, which are high altitude clouds that glow faintly after sunset, can sometimes be seen in the park during summer months. All right, not as cool as I thought. Is there only that one has the picture? Yeah, that's pretty cool that it's got the picture as the answer. Fun. Gosh, I could do this all day. I made this too, and I'm like still amazed by like some of the stuff that I do. Look at that. Beep. I get too excited. You'll see like a page like this will have features and amenities, and then a bunch of pictures. And the pictures should be broken down by location. So then like here's Cap Tokuma Visitor Center, more pictures. And the idea of why I take so many pictures is like that way when you get there you kind of know like what to expect, what you're getting into and whatnot. Oh, some of those pictures are really pretty. My computer's bugging out. It's more with the live stream than the website, I think. Ash River, and they have a new one too that I'll have to add. Is it Net Lake? No, that might not be what it's called. It's the big lake over kind of more in the Ore area, but not Ore area. Sorry, just forgetting right now. I just drove there the other last week or whatever. And then some videos. These are videos of the area, and you can check them out. Like if you wanted to see what it looks like on the trails, what it looks like around there. It looks like there's some snow on the ground when I captured this one. Let's go ahead and pause it. We can see what else we got here. Like if you wanted to see the Blind Ash Bay Trail, what the hike looks like. Ooh, some northern lights. Fun. What else do we got? All right. So anyways, there's some videos you can check out too of the different places of Voyageurs National Park for our guide, and then things that are related, of course. And then here is their social media page too. So they still have that. You can actually jump around to everything over here. So like if you want to comment, leave a reply, share, do that there. Looks like you must be logged in. That's just because I don't want a bunch of spam. That's one of the few things you actually need to be logged in on. All right, so that's kind of a little bit of the guide page just to show you about. So I recommend using it. There's also a search function on our site and on our guide page that works very well. So like, let's say you wanted to look up just a park. That works fine. It should anyways. Yeah, it's thinking. There we go. So there's the different parks that would come up, or obviously Park Point Lodge, anything that has the word park in it. It'll also bring up like the category of parks. And so, yeah, you just see all the different parks that we have. And a lot of the parks, let's click on one and see. They have pictures and videos often too. Oh, this one does not. So I picked the wrong one, which is weird because I'm sure I have tons of pictures of this. But anyways. So check out the guide page, use it, let us know how we can improve it, too, because if it's not usable, then what's the point, right? So anyways, so thanks for joining us today, and I'll leave you with the opening scene, and stay golden, IFalls.